Lee Jansen here, General Manager at DESU Design Homes. A quick topic about window glazing. So what is it, when you need it, what are the options? And really it's becoming more and more complex, or there's more and more options on the market in terms of glazing. So depending on where you are, Australia's got 8 different climate zones. And in each zone there's really a sort of preferred or suggested type of glazing that's going to work best for thermal comfort of the home. So you've got your single glazing obviously, which is fairly standard. In most southern areas, so lower New South Wales, Victoria, it's obviously recommended to go double glazing. Now what double glazing is really two sheets of glass with either an air gap or a gas-filled argon unit in between. And all that does is, the main principle is to keep the heat inside the home, so it traps the heat in and can't let it out, which is different to, say, in North Queensland, for example, where we also build, where more of the focus around the glazing is keeping the heat out. So in those areas, not so much double glazing, but you might look at low E glass or tinted glass, and really the focus being keeping the heat out of the house. So it really depends on where you are. But in any area, it's really best to talk to someone who knows what they're talking about, can talk through the glazing options with you, the window glazing options, and make sure that you're designing the home with the right glazing component that's going to really make the home as thermally efficient as possible. Whether or not you need double glazing or low E glass or tinted glass, whatever you need, is determined by the energy efficiency requirements of the home. So in any area in Australia now, when you build a new home, the house has to pass a certain energy efficiency standard, and a big component of that is the type of glazing in the home. So if you are in Victoria or southern New South Wales, there's a good chance that you actually have to put double glazing in the home for it to be passed by the certifier or council. Likewise in Northern Territory or Queensland, good chance you'll have to do low E glass or tinted glass. In terms of cost, obviously it's more expensive than your standard traditional single glazed window, but also the flip side is that a more thermally efficient home is going to be less expensive to heat and cool when needed. So over the course of the home, really it would pay itself off, but there is an upfront cost to putting it in during the build.